From the Collins Aerospace Studio at the Nordloff Center in downtown Rockford, it's time for Bergstrom's State Line Quiz Bowl.
Welcome to the Collins Aerospace Studio here at the Nordloff Center. I'm Greg Peterson, and this is the second round of Bergstrom's State Line Quiz Bowl. We have here a matchup between two teams that won their first round games by scoring exactly 200 points each. So if you do that again today, that's a problem. We need you to have different scores from each other, but congrats on getting this far. Let's meet our teams again, starting with the Marengo Indians, who were paced in their win over Stillman Valley by 6 correct answers from Sean. But Caleb's your captain, so Caleb, let's meet you guys again.
As you said, my name's Caleb. I'm the captain of the Marengo team. We're coached by Mr. Holton. On my left here is Sean. On my near right is Morgan, and then on my far right is Julie.
Welcome. And facing off against you, it's the Oregon Hawks, who took down Belvedere North in their first round. They were paced with 5 correct answers from Eleanor. But once again, we turn over to the captain for the introductions, and that's you, Gwen.
My name is Gwen, captain of the Oregon High School team, coached by Miss Gwen and Mrs. Greenwood. And to my far left is Virginia, and to my left is Eleanor, and to my right is Lee.
Welcome back. Couple good wins to get each of you here, and now we're into second round play. We start, as always, with the buzz-in round, which is powered by IBEW NECA. We're on the buzzer, 10 points per right answer. Good luck. What airport is named for a World War II fighter pilot who defended the USS Lexington, has the airport code ORD, and serves the Chicago area? That is Sean.
O'Hare.
Won the buzzer race just barely. Well done. What Prohibition agent who helped bring down Al Capone led a team of law enforcement agents known for their integrity and called the Untouchables? Time on that one. His name's Elliot Ness. Next question. Plays in what language include Eugene Ionesco's absurdist play The Bald Soprano, as well as a play about the impious hypocrite Tartuffe by Molière? Eleanor?
French.
Is right. What author described the dreaming spires of Oxford in his poem Thyrsis and imagined ignorant armies who clash by night in his 1867 poem Dover Beach? Sean, just barely in time.
William White.
Nope. And that means fresh 5 seconds for Oregon if they want it. And they don't. That's Matthew Arnold there. Next question. What 1994 film in which an opera duet is played over an intercom depicts Andy Dufresne crawling through a sewage pipe to escape the title prison? That's Sean.
Alcatraz.
No, sorry. And I was done with the question. Eleanor?
Shawshank Redemption.
Is right. Nice job. Pitcher Freddie Peralta and catcher William Contreras helped what baseball team win the... That's Lee.
Brewers.
In time, well done. What city is home to the Genbaku Dome, contains the headquarters of Mazda, and is a Japanese city that was the first to be struck by an atomic bomb? Lee.
Hiroshima.
Yes. The successful American defense of what fort in Baltimore inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner? That is barely in time. Caleb?
Wayne.
Nope. And then a fresh 5 seconds for Oregon if they want it. That's time. It's called Fort McHenry. What element whose filings are used to show field lines lends its name to a phenomenon also displayed by cobalt and nickel called ferromagnetism? That's Sean.
Iron.
Is right. Mayonnaise is an example of what kind of colloid in which one liquid is dispersed in another immiscible liquid? That's Sean.
Emulsion.
Nice job, yes. What man who poses as the receptionist Shirley in The Miserable Mill pursues the Baudelaire orphans in Lemony Snicket's? That's Eleanor.
Count Olaf.
Yes. What country's 2025 presidential election was won narrowly by right-wing candidate Karl Nawrocki, who succeeded the term-limited Andrzej Duda?
France.
No, sorry. That's time. It's Poland on that one. Next question. What civilization founded what's now the cities of Cadiz, used murex snails to create purple dye in its city of Tyre, and invented the first alphabet? Eleanor?
Sumeria.
No. And I was done with the question. Sean?
Mesopotamia.
No, it's the Phoenicians. Next question. What British king who lost the Battle of the Boyne in 1690 was deposed in the Glorious Revolution? And that's time. That is James II there. So that's the round. It is currently 30 for Marengo, 50 for Oregon. We got a good game brewing here, and we'll see you just after this break. Welcome back. It's time for the volleyball round. And before we get into the volleyball round, I would like to thank today's judge, which is Michelle Markham, the Public Information Officer for the Rockford Police Department. Michelle's been judging for us since round one, and we absolutely need the help that she's providing in keeping everything on the level. So thank you, Michelle, for all you do. The Marengo Indians are going to be having our first pick on this volleyball round. We know by now that these are collaborative questions, but that the captain's going to have to get me that answer within 5 seconds. Here we go. Marengo. What term beginning with A refers to a measurement of the fraction of light that an astronomical object reflects? That's time. It's called albedo. Oregon, the Frasch process extracts what element, which forms cross-links in vulcanization, is bonded to hydrogen in a thiol and has atomic symbol S?
Silicon.
No, it's actually sulfur on that one. Marengo, what dessert, named to honor an American territorial acquisition in 1867, consists of ice cream and sponge cake that's topped with a browned meringue? That's time. It helps to know what that territory is. That's baked Alaska. Oregon, what ecological event, a refugee from which was depicted in the photo Migrant Mother, devastated agriculture on the Great Plains in the 1930s?
Dust Bowl.
Is right. Marengo, Ode to Aphrodite is the only complete and extant poem by what ancient author who may have been exiled to Sicily after she lived on the island of Lesbos?
Sappho.
Barely in time, but you did get there and it is right. Well done. Oregon, what small Canadian province, known as the Cradle of Confederation, has a southern coast that borders the Northumberland Strait?
Alberta.
No, it's Prince Edward Island on that one. Marengo, what mountain range is home to the world's largest salt flat, contains the Altiplano Plateau, and stretches along the western coast of South America?
Andes.
Yes. Oregon, what country's Coquimbo region is home to the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, which in 2025 began a 10-year-long time-lapse study of the southern sky?
Pass.
It's Chile. Marengo, what computing company's microprocessors included the 8088 and the flawed Pentium?
Intel.
Is right. Oregon, the second king of what name established the brutal Force Publique to extract rubber from the Congo Free State, which he ruled as King of Belgium?
King Henry.
Worth a shot. This is King Leopold. Marengo, what was the common German name for the MFS, the East German secret police agency that maintained an extensive surveillance network?
Gestapo.
No, this is called the Stasi. Oregon, in August of 2025, police in what state captured Austin Drummond, who allegedly committed a quadruple murder along its Missouri border to the north of Memphis?
Tennessee.
is right. And that's the end of the round, and I'd say it couldn't be closer, but there's one specific way in which it could be closer. Marengo 60 and Oregon 70. We'll be back with that bonus question right after this.
Which founding father completed the Louisiana Purchase, authored the Declaration of Independence, and served as the third president of the United States?
And welcome back. It is time for the Bergstrom bonus question, which is sponsored by GameStar Arcade in Durand. No points at stake here, but you're playing for a party for your team. One question, individual and on the buzzer. Here we go. Which founding father completed the Louisiana Purchase, authored... Maya?
Thomas Jefferson.
Great buzz. Nice job. So congratulations to Maya and to Oregon. You've won a pizza and ice cream party compliments of GameStar Arcade in Durand. We'll be back with those lightning rounds right after this. And it's time for the lightning round in this 10-point game right now. Oregon, you're going to have your first pick of the lightning round. Both teams know that I need the answers through your captains and that we're going to have to work fast. So, Virginia, do you and your team want duplicate anatomy, teams and cities, or turtles?
Teams and cities.
Teams and cities. Given an American sports league and the name of a team, identify the city that's in that team's name. A minute on the clock. Here we go. MLB, the Red Sox.
Boston.
Yes. NBA, the Lakers.
Pass.
NFL, the Cowboys.
Dallas.
Yes. NHL, the Capitals.
Pass.
WNBA, the Fever.
Indiana.
No. MLB, the Guardians.
Pass.
NBA, the Trailblazers.
Pass.
MLS, the Earthquakes.
Pass.
NHL, the Jets.
New York.
No. WNBA, the Aces.
Pass.
NBA, the Lakers.
San Francisco.
No, and that is time. So only 2 of those right, I'm afraid. The other 8 are coming Marengo's way. Marengo, again, given an American sports league and the name of a team, identify the city in that team's name. Here we go. NBA, the Lakers.
Los Angeles.
Yes. NHL, the Capitals.
Washington.
Yeah. WNBA, the Fever.
Indiana.
No. MLB, the Guardians.
Oregon.
No. NBA, the Trailblazers.
Oregon.
No. MLS, the Earthquakes.
Las Vegas.
No. NHL, the Jets. So here's the one that nobody got, the ones that nobody got. In MLB, the Guardians, that's the former Cleveland Indians. Now they're the Cleveland Guardians. In NBA, it's the Portland Trailblazers. It's Portland in the name rather than Oregon. MLS, that's Major League Soccer. It's the San Jose Earthquakes. NHL is the Winnipeg Jets. And probably the best team in the WNBA right now is the Las Vegas Aces. So we're going to be going over to Marengo for their choice of a lightning round. And Marengo, you're picking between duplicate anatomy and turtles.
We're going to take duplicate anatomy.
Nobody likes turtles. Duplicate anatomy. Name these features that the human body would normally have 2 of. A minute on the clock. Here we go. Opposable digit of the hand.
Thumb.
Yes. Colored part of the eye surrounding the pupil.
Iris.
Yes. External opening of the nasal cavity.
Nostril.
Yes. Organ whose nephrons filter blood.
Pass.
Bone parallel to the radius in the forearm.
Ulna.
Yes. Diagonal ligament in the knee. That's the one that's the most often injured.
ACL.
Yes. Gland that produces aldosterone and epinephrine.
Pass.
Triangular shoulder muscle named for a Greek letter.
Pass.
Major artery branching off of the aorta, sending blood to the head.
Pass.
Ear bone that's the smallest in the body.
Eardrum.
No. The organ whose nephrons filter blood.
Kidney.
Yes. Gland that produces aldosterone and epinephrine.
Pituitary.
No.
Sorry.
Triangular shoulder muscle named for a Greek letter.
Deltoid.
Barely in time, but correct. So that leaves 3 questions alive. Oregon, again, I need you to name these features that the human body normally has 2 of. Gland that produces aldosterone and epinephrine.
Pituitary.
No. Major artery branching off of the aorta, sending blood to the head.
Pass.
Ear bone that's the smallest in the body.
Pass.
Major artery branching off of the aorta, sending blood to the head.
Pass.
Ear bone that's the smallest in the body. And we are out of time. So none of those picked up, I'm afraid. Epinephrine would probably be your route end. That's the adrenal glands there. The major artery that branches off of your aorta is their carotid artery. And then the ear bone that's the smallest in the body, the fancy name for it is the stapes. It's the stirrup bone in your ear. So that's 70 and 10. And after our lightning rounds, we've got a score for the moment of 150 to 90. We'll see you for that final round right after this. And welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. Now, the keen-eyed viewers at home might have noticed that the score has changed. It's 150 to 100. That's because over the break, we conferred with the judges and determined that there was an answer that needed to be accepted there based on the odd way the question was written. So this is the score right now. It's 150 for Marengo and 100 for Oregon, heading into the final challenge, which is brought to you by Rockford University. Everything's 20 points. We're on the buzzer here. Good luck, both teams. Here we go. The Freeport Doctrine was formulated by what senator, nicknamed the Little Giant, who engaged in a series of 7 debates in 1858 with Abraham Lincoln? That's Morgan.
Stephen Douglas.
Is right. What New World country's independence began on Dia do Fico when the future Braganza dynasty emperor Pedro I refused to return to Portugal? Eleanor?
Brazil.
Yes, Brazil is right. YBCOs exhibit the high temperature form of what phenomenon, meaning that it can occur in YBCOs at temperatures above 77 kelvins? That's Caleb.
Melting.
Nope. Virginia.
Burning.
No, 77 Kelvin is just 77 above absolute zero, still very cold. It's superconductivity. Next question. What Swiss psychologist proposed that children go through 4 stages of development, including sensory motor and concrete operational? Tough one there, but that's Jean Piaget. Next question. What instrument, the soloist in Ludwig van Beethoven's Emperor Concerto, has a range of more than 7 octaves across its black and white keys? Virginia.
Piano.
Won the buzzer race. Merozoite cells are found in what disease that's treated with artemisinin or quinine, caused by Plasmodium protozoa, and is spread by mosquitoes? That is Sean.
Malaria.
Is right. At about 100 tons, which of Christopher Columbus's 3 ships was his flagship on his first voyage to the Americas in 1492? That's Sean.
Santa Maria.
Is right. What sport, whose men's 2025 world champion was Ilya Malinin, is the primary sport of Nathan Chen, who performs jumps such as triple axels? That is Dash.
Figure skating.
Is right. Acid rain is produced by the reaction of water with nitrogen oxide and what toxic gas released by volcanic eruptions? That is Eleanor?
Sulfur.
No, and I'll finish. Volcanic eruptions whose molecular mass is 64. That's time. There's sulfur in it, but it's sulfur dioxide is that gas. In what peninsula did Great Britain launch the failed Charge of the Light Brigade against Russian troops during the 1854 siege of Sevastopol? Time. That was from the Crimean War, so it's Crimea. The twin brothers who legendarily founded Rome were that is Sean.
Lupa?
No, sorry, and I'll finish. Were Romulus and what other man? That's Maya.
Remus.
Yes. And that is the game. Marengo 230, Oregon 160. Little stressful ending there, but great game to both teams. Absolute pleasure having you. Congrats, Marengo, and we'll see you in the next round. We'll see the rest of you next week.